Don't you think it's about time I showed you guys what I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 weeks? Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks. Oh, this has been fun. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to Manufactio. I've been having lots of fun with this episode. That's why it's a little late because, you have to record and do various things and make lots of footage for time lapses. But yes, we are actually going to kind of show it off a little bit. It is not complete, it is not done, but I think by now, astute and smart ones of you that have any kind of an idea of what this is may hopefully appreciate the work that has gone into it thus far. It is not done. I have multitudes of decorations to build and lots of different blocks that I'm going to have to exchange. But for the rest of you that don't know what this is my attempt at building a Seops or a Sheops, however you want to say it, class starship from the movie and the Stargate SG-1 series. Stargate's kind of stuff. This is something I have been wanting to build since I was a little kid when I first watched Stargate, which is, God, many, many, many years ago. Um, this is my own take on it because of the fact that it is Minecraft and we don't have a lot of the blocks that I want. And I didn't really necessarily want to build the entire thing out of sandstone. So we're going to swing back up through here. And we'll take a lot bigger look at it just in a little bit. But for right now, we're going to set back down right here. And we're going to go do a little bit more looking around because I've already built a time lapse of some of the construction. And hopefully you guys enjoy that too. It's going to take a little bit, but I will see you when we're done. Alrighty then, with that done, we can spend a little bit more time looking around at this just silly monstrosity of a thing. Like I said, as far as me building, I cheated as much as I possibly could. As you guys saw in the time lapse, I used an RF Tools builder set up to a pyramid shape. Originally, I overbuilt it by quite a ways. It was actually way too big. I think the initial internal pyramid on this one is about 100 by 100 square. And because of the way Minecraft works, you can't exactly get the correct picture. And I'm gonna, like I said, we'll throw up the picture of what I'm trying to do here in just a second. Because of the fact that the pitch of these blocks is a 45-degree angle, and I think what I want for a real pyramid's going to be more like, I don't know, a 60 or something, or they're taller than they are wide, and unfortunately with this, it's pretty much that's the way Minecraft works. So we built the majority of the inside. Like I said, the inside is an interior structure pretty much completely airtight out of factory blocks. And I guess if you were rather paying attention, you noticed that I started with these, and then halfway through the time lapse, we switched to those, and that's because I was kind of having a problem with the frames on these blocks. When you have a lot of them, they really start getting funky, so I went and exchanged them all out for these. And yes, I did exchange it because it was quicker than chiseling them. But we had started with about 30,000, 32,000 factory blocks, and I'm now down to about 2,000, and I think I probably still have some laying around in these chests. But yeah, that was a lot of the fun part. The other fun part, and again, is the reason why we're using the slant roof tiles and a few things like that, is because of the fact that I wanted to go with a block that looked shiny but not shiny, kind of a dirty gold look. I wanted to kind of go with something that looked like armor plating and almost sandstone. Again, I did not want to build the entire thing out of sandstone because sandstone kind of looks like that, and that just doesn't look really cool. So I think we used somewhere in the neighborhood of 18 or 19,000 nickel ingots to build the outside of this. There are some gold stripes, as you can see with that little stripe right there, and there's some stripes down there, and there are a few factory blocks. I tried to represent the outside of the ship as best I could, but again, we're playing with Minecraft, so I don't have massive figurines and things that I can put in it. Plus, it's mine. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, so we do at least get a little bit of decoration. In the original ship, there's like figures on the outside, and I figured I would just do something like that to make some antennas or something like, in that area. The top section is getting close to done. Every single divide in the actual ship, when it's supposed to be flying, the sides slide up and cover everything. This technically armor. We're kind of in a what I would call maybe a hover stasis outside, where maybe we need to let our engines or our electronics or whatever, or the stuff, cool off, so the shielding is slid down for now. That's just the way, that's why it looks the way it does. So let's go into the workshop, which you guys have seen some of this. We played around with a few things, and I need to make my oxygen function correctly again because of the lighting that I put in the floor. Now, this is one of my favorite things about Applied Energistics, is that if you use the illuminated panels, let me see, panel, these guys right here, if you use the illuminated panels, the bright illuminated panels, the illuminated panels, these things, and you just stick it on top of a cable, it emits light. They don't use channels, so that means I don't have to have a controller up here. And that's how I did the floor lighting, at least in this level. So the majority of this building, for the most part, like I said, I'm going to have to do a little bit of work down here underneath the floor. But this room is going to be, like I've said, our machine room, or where we do a few things. I'm going to probably hang the warp drive like right in the center here, probably about right here, and we'll have stairways, walkways up to it to be able to work on it. The other two things that hopefully we're going to go ahead back to the base and unlock are going to be let's get over here. Where are we? At military space and beyond. The space elevator, the railgun, and the orbital laser drill. I do want all of these as well because I have a warship, starship thingy. I want to be able to attack stuff. So, theoretically kind of thing. So, we still need to get this area set up and get the mechanical things moving and various things like that. But let's start from the top. Where is my elevator? I'm going to have to make a little bit better difference on here, but Of course, in the pyramid ship, there is a throne room / control room, which is what we're going to do up here. I need to finish doing a lot of this. This is just basically a chisel block, so I'm going to decorate all of these sandstone walls with variants of that so that we're going to kind of tell a story. We are actually, you know, like I said, we're kind of copying Egyptian times and things like that, so we're going to have a little bit of fun with it. But the this architecture block was kind of fun, except for there's some of the problems where like a block doesn't necessarily line up. If you look at the line there versus the line here, even with the hammer, you can't quite get that to line up. Hello, 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 mouse. There we go. But yeah, this is going to be the throne room. We're probably not going to spend very much time up here, but again, I'm going to decorate it with a lot of my fun stuff. We're going to build a, I don't know, I guess a throne or a control panel or something up here. I don't know yet exactly, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time up here because I can't cut windows in these walls and make things visible, because if I start cutting holes in these walls, you're going to see it on the outside, and there's not a really nice goldish color glass to play with. So let's see. Downstairs, we're outside, so let's go out one of these doors. And again, all of these are nickel blocks. Almost every single one of them. There's a few that are not, like say gold blocks, factory blocks, things like that. The sides over here, these notches that I've cut in, they're not part of the ship normally. This is where we're going to build the landing pads for the rocket in case I need to get off. There's one on the other side as well. As far as the ship is concerned, there's supposed to be, again, some more stuff. I'm going to have to decorate the front side here. And again, we're going to be changing a lot of these blocks out for... come on. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to be changing it out a lot for some of these, the various things like this. Plus, there are going to be some things in Turian, and probably I might even incorporate some blocks of iron and some other different types of things. Piping. We have to do lots of piping. I'm going to run a bunch of, especially along the sides here where these things are supposed to slide up. I don't know how I'm going to make that work worth a darn, but we're going to be incorporating a lot of piping, a lot of scaffolding, a lot of other things. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of get the general overall structure done, built. The interior here is hollow for the most part. Yes, there's the lines. I'm going to be building another floor probably on this level just to try to lock off some of the other things. And we are going to have to build a crawl space between here and down this level here so that I can seal the top room, because as soon as I built all of these lights, I lost my air seal. So, but yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of that. We're going to have automatic fueling for our rockets when they come in. Can I get back out here? Thank you. Put those back. But yeah, lots and lots and lots of temporary blocks, lots and lots of temporary stuff. Just kind of fun things, even for the matter on the bottom here on the actual ship. I did manage to get the clamps built. The clamps that actually slide down when it sits down on top of a pyramid. And of course, we're going to be building some semblance of an engine system in here. I don't exactly know what I want to do because I can't find a picture of the underside of it. So I'll probably just come up with some kind of booster system that's going to just kind of, you know, all more or less just there for show. So let's see, where are we? This floor is kind of more or less done. Again, these are kind of just decoratory kinds of things. There's a lot of decoration that has to be done. I'm not 100% happy with these sides either, but yeah, lots and lots and lots of tearing things up and lots of playing with things and lots of just messing around with it. But yeah, that's the monster. That's the thing. It, like I said, I think it ended up being about 110 by 110 on the outside edges, and yeah, lots and lots and lots and lots of blocks. Part of the fun reason why we do what we do in the game. So let us, now that we are done with that little walkthrough, talk through discussion, I need to go back to base, and we're going to go unlock those 3 things if we can. So, because I want to install those before we start flying around. So, on to the last little bit in Space and Beyond. Actually, we need to do that other challenge too. It's been finished for a minute. Laser drill, we need 200 of the red, green, blue, and yellow. So let's get some inventory space here. Man, my inventory is a mess. There's that. And that. Turn that in. And that will give us a mining device that we can use to mine the planet below as we fly around in our space station. The space elevator for certain I want because it's going to allow me to do some cool stuff. So again, hopefully we get enough. That was probably way too many, but whatever. Detect. Space elevator is a multi-block machine that provides an endpoint with paired space elevators. Space elevators can only transport players between bodies in the same system, such as a planet and in an orbiting system, 2 stations orbiting the same planet, or a planet and its moon. Space elevators cannot transport players between 2 separate points on the same planet. So that's going to be something we can use to get up and down from wherever. And the railgun, primary purpose of the railgun is to accelerate items to extremely high speed using powerful magnets. Essentially shoot items from one planet to its moon. Very neat, very cool. We're going to go ahead and do it. Let's see. How much do we have? We probably have enough to get most of that one done. Let's see. I need a little bit more red, a little bit more green, and a little bit more yellow. Detect. And done. Let me claim it. Thank you. Awesome. Those are 3 things we're going to be installing, and I believe we got a trophy. What did we get for a trophy? Spaceman. Awesome. You can go right there. All right. That is all of Space and Beyond completed. So let's go do the other thing that we need to do is go over to this little area and turn in the... Something's up with the texture pack. I don't know why the ME cables are looking a little wonky, but maybe the reload or whatever. I had to, I've been fighting a few things, so I decided I would reinstall, re-download, and reinstall the pack just to see if it would happen, and now that happened. So it probably just me needs to do a few things, but let's go ahead do the last challenge that I'm going to do as well, which is the steel casings. They are complete. That is going to get us 22,000 redstone ore, 105,000 iron ore, 135,000 copper, lots of coal, lots of gold, lots of titanium, which is a good thing. Aluminum is a good thing too because I'm out of it. And ooh, 6,000 osmium ore. Do I have a place to put 6,000 osmium ore? I guess we're gonna find out. Let's hand it in. Thank you. Awesome. And that worked. That worked. That worked. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Hang on a minute. Where is my toolbox? There's my toolbox. We should have all kinds of goodies in this chunk now. And those should be left over from the last time through. Keep going around. Alrighty, cool. Yeah, we have lots and lots and lots of materials in this chunk now. That is excellent. Cool, 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 cool. The titanium might be a problem. I'm not storing titanium over here, although it should. And the osmium might be a problem too, but I'll have to keep an eye on it. So if it ends up in one of my storages, it ends up in one of my storages. So as far as the last episode, we were derping around with playing with applied energy. What is that doing there? Hey, give me my pickaxe. Thank you. We were playing around with applied energistics, and I did get a few more things done. I have yet to get it all completed up. I do need to come up with a nice little facade, but yes, this is definitely working. I'm still in the process of getting that a lot of those storage bins gone, but at least all of those are now in ME drives, and I don't have to play with them anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go back to the space station, and we're going to say one last goodbye to it for now, at least one last look, and end the episode because I am a little bit tired of doing this for a while. So let's catch the front. The front is I need to make a mark of which side is which and go all the way around the wrong side. There we go. There she is. Cool. Alrighty, guys. I know it's going to be a short one, and it's been a long one for me. So I will see you guys in the next episode where we're going to hang up a bunch of goodies. And this thing, I'm going to spend some time in between episodes polishing and cleaning and adding some decorations to it because that's the fun part anyway. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.